How are you with that? With
it
taking space, especially for like emotional scenes. For you personally, do you like to keep yourself in like to yourself, or do you give yourself the space to like interact and engage and say if there's like a joke, involved? Like, it's like if you're working on a set with similar age demographic and everyone connects, do you allow yourself to take part in like, that? Or do you take space to yourself to hold the integrity of your work? Or do you feel like it doesn't matter for you?
so the first thing is, do I get emotional in the scene or do I come in emotional? If I get emotional
Mm,
in the scene, then there's no reason to have to hold space beforehand, because
mm,
all I have to do is just be present, and whatever happens in the scene will get me to that emotional space.
no, I feel you.
If I have to start with that emotion going into the scene, the big thing that helps me is notes. It's
Mm,
so much easier to have the notes down on where I need to be, to remind myself where I have to be. Because then if I have to do all the thinking in my head, then I have to kind of stay away and not partake in the jokes and stuff like that.
yeah,
Because now I'm playing the remembering game, when I think that's the death of an actor right there. Is like, you're just giving yourself an extra job to do. You already have
yeah,
to remember all these lines. Now you want to remember circumstances, and you want to remember, where your thought has to be. Whereas if you just worry about the lines and just read it, it's so much easier. Like, I'm such an
yeah.
advocate for notes. There was this one acting coach who said, "You don't need to take notes, just be present." And I fucking lost it on him. I was like, "Are you I'm here because my friend brought me and said that you had something good to
Yeah,
say. I
yeah,
don't need your notes. I don't need your
yeah,
class, but they do, and you're feeding
yeah,
them this bullshit? Nah, I gotta step up." Because, like, that's the worst part about it is, on top of having to remember your dialogue, you're nervous. There's absolutely nobody who doesn't have nerves.
oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
It's the top tier people, they look like they don't have nerves, but the thing is, they just know how to manage those nerves. That's the
Yeah,
difference. They don't go there with complete confidence. They know that they're also contract players, and the reason why you know that they're nervous is because they also know all their lines. They do
yeah,
the homework, right?
yeah,
And they ask all the same questions, and they are just as nervous as you. They just know how to handle it. That's the experience. The
yeah,
experience isn't getting rid of the
a hundred
nerves.
percent.